Hi, hello, and welcome, kings and queens, cuties and beans, back to Final Fantasy XIV Online, Heavensward. Do it. God, I hate you. I hate all of you. All your asses.
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavensward.
Fight me if you will, warrior of light. I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light. By my blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be. You reject my divinity, yet what have you to offer my people in its stead? Bitter truth? Virtuous suffering?
No.
No matter. If you believe your cause just, I call upon you to defend it with your life.
Oh my god, it does look like guts. Get him? Away from those. Dragoon jumped. Oh, fuck. you. Now. That's what I thought. What now?
How?
Little man.
How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the eye's power combined, and still you stand.
Yup. You can't take me down. Fight primals for a living. What now? Don't look at me like that. You killed my husband. Be the last thing you see.
Who? What are you?
I'm the warrior of light. Bitch. Serves you right. You're my man. Nice. Interesting that when he hits 0, he still goes through the whole fight. Hey.
It is over then. I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it.
Nope, it was mine.
But
That's
knowing
what he
you,
did.
there was little chance of that.
Yup. He took our chiffon. Tickle. Have fun with your
It
eyeball.
seems the eye has served you well.
What are you gonna do? Oh! Okay, I didn't know that was a possibility.
Its twin. At long last.
Oh no. Please
All
be
that
careful.
remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
No, no, no. No. Oh, shit. Oh, I should have picked the other one up. Thou hast done well to resist mine influence. Bathed in my power and blood as thou wert. No. Alas, in thine anticipation of comfort, thou hast lowered thy guard. Oh, sorry. No! The keening of my fallen kindred, a smoldering desire for vengeance. Mine eyes have partaken of 1,000 years of pain, a pain which I shall bestow upon thee. Stop it! Stop. Stop. Not funny. Drink deep of my rage, mortal, and become me. Are you gonna take him over? Please don't. Oh my god. Please no. Fuck. Oh my god. Fuck. Come on, no. Hi.
Nidhogg, my child, what hath thy fury made of thee?
us away, servant of Hydaelyn.
Yeah. Damn it. Really sucks. I really hope we can get him out of that. I don't want to lose him too.
Keith! Over there! Oi!
Hey guys, you seen Nidhogg yet?
Haha!
You're probably about to.
Damn it, you always have to cut it so bloody close.
I do. Remember me with Thancred? Not gonna be happy either. He just lost one friend. I
It would
can't
seem
help
he
him
has
with
done
another.
it again.
Was there ever any doubt?
I can't, but that man's also been through shit.
Let
And
us
his dad
return
just
to
tried to kill
Ishgard.
him.
Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome and welcome back their champion.
Let's go. I'm in a bad mood. I'm angry. Nah, I begs and wedge.
Where is Justinian?
About that. I'll tell you when we get back. I can't hear you over this wind. No, put it down. Tataru. Hi, you're fine.
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This scene
I'm
shall be
special.
remembered for 1,000 years to come.
Hi.
As we had feared,
Bad news.
the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan unto himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
I know.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
I am Midgardsormr. I have journeyed with Hydaelyn's champion and observed his deeds in the conflict between man and dragon.
He's so pretty.
Tell me, children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance. But 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on.
Yeah.
His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Yeah.
Estinian.
I'm sorry, I tried to prevent it.
Doubt not but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
I hate it here.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue. Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
I hate it here. Oh! Wait, that's the end? Please tell me in the patch we go after. I don't want to leave Estenia. Oh. Wow. Okay, we at least hit, base end of Heavensward, so now we have to do patch content. Oh, please let us go get him. Oh, are they signing the treaty? Are they rejoining the
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature.
Are they part of the nations?
I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance.
Fuck yeah.
Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
For the future of Eorzea.
For the future of Eorzea!
I'm so happy for them. But I want to go after... Please tell me we can go after Estinian. Please. I don't want to leave him like that.
There you are.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Hi. Oh, you brought
A noble
flowers.
monument to a noble soul.
Ugh. Oh.
From here, Lord Orshaphon can watch over all of Ishgard.
Yeah. He's gonna keep an eye on
It has been a
everybody.
long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way. Yet come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
I can't see.
That's right, right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions.
Yeah.
Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
I love her. I know we're not done. Base game, that was a good experience. I hurt myself. It's fine. They're not real tears. I don't know what you're talking about. It's a bad day for Rain. We lost a lot of good people, though.
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale. However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard. After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown.
I'm so happy they're gonna have a better chance.
And though
of
they
things.
spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way. Be that as it may, so long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope.
Stephen
The hope that one day true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon
Jason
may live in
Lachey.
harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot. That they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
I'm so glad you guys can't actually see my face. Oh, that'd be awkward. Oh, I cried too much. That's fine. Alright, we are going to skip these. Oh. You. What, Elidibus? Yeah.
and Igaeorn have fallen. Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences. Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy. Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. His might encroaches upon the realm of gods. Equilibrium must needs be restored.
A warrior?
The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
Excuse me? Are we on the fucking moon? Okay. Hello? What's happening here? What you guys doing?
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Hush.
Because they care, Master Garland.
What is that? What? Hello? What is that?
Of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
It's a primal? What the fuck primal is that? Alright. Spires of deception crumble to dust to lay bare truths long concealed. Beyond simmering shadow lieth shimmering light. Okay. After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in the Alliance. Words cannot well express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea, though it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval. With hard work, peace and prosperity are sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming of a new age, we must needs be wary of old threats. The Lords of Garlemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorzea, and we shall be forced to contend with them again ere long. And then there is the matter of our comrade Estinian, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there is a way to rescue him, we must find it. I want to find it. Suffice it to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges. Together, we shall overcome them. Jeez. Fortuitous timing as always, Ren. Tataru was about to brief me on the search for our missing comrades. If you would be so kind, then.
Absolutely. You'll be pleased to hear that Riol and his men have been making excellent progress. You remember how Fleming helped me to escape the Crystal Braves in Limsa, only to then disappear? Well, according to Riol, she crept aboard a ship bound for Radzat Han, where she's been hiding ever since. He assures me that it won't be long before we're reunited.
Oh, that's good.
As for Ida and Papalymo, the remains of their link pearls have been found, and in Pearl Lane of all places. Riol thinks they must have disposed them after escaping from the Royal Promenade.
Yes, that would make sense. They could not risk being eavesdropped upon by our betrayers.
We're all but certain they fled the city shortly after, though we still don't have a clue where they went.
I see. And what of Thancred and Filia?
I'm afraid I have nothing new to share about those two. But it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is we've enlisted the services of a Sharlayan scholar, one of the students of Baldesion, to aid in the search, who should be arriving any day now.
One of the students, you say? I should very much like to meet this scholar, if time permits. Who is it? First, we must attend to a more pressing matter. Sir Emmerich has summoned the two of us for a private audience. The messenger did not specify what he wished to discuss, only that it was urgent. Assuming you have no objections, Ren, I suggest we proceed to the congregation forthwith. And mayhap we can meet with this scholar afterwards. Agreed? Yeah. Agreed.
In that case, I think I'll return to the Forgotten Night for now. Things are liable to fall apart if I'm gone too long, you know?
She's so cute. She's really solidified herself in there. What is this? Ah, my Lord Wren. During your absence, a stranger came calling. Upon learning that you were away, he left a message to the effect that he wishes to speak with you, and will await you with the rising stones. Oh. If you have mind to oblige the stranger, please be careful. I cannot well explain why, but it put me ill at ease to simply be near him. Okay. Ah, you have the look of a lad who's seen a fair share of trouble. I hope you'd be willing to help me with mine. I need a capable sort to head into the Sea of Clouds and track down my missing airship. I had to mortgage my soul to get that vessel built, so winning the contract to ferry supplies out of Cloudtop was a real weight off my mind. But it seems my luck ended there. My ship was due back in Ishgard bells ago, and I've been praying for a glimpse at her sails ever since. I cannot help fearing the worst. What if she's run afoul of sky pirates? My creditors will have their ponds of flesh. You think me foolish to fear piracy so far above the waves? Let me tell you that no honest merchant is safe now that airship production has, if you'll excuse the pun, taken off. Any scoundrel with a sack of coin and a vague sense of direction can terrorize the skies. Yes, this new breed of buccaneers like to paint themselves as dashing explorers braving the unknown, but the truth of their nature is right there in the name. Sky pirates. Given half a chance, they'll strip your ship of every last scrap of cargo and cry yahar as they launch you screaming over the rails. I've heard the stories. Please, you must make haste to Camp Cloudtop. That's where the shipment was bound, and inquire as to the fate of my poor ship. My poor helmsman. Ask Rontremont. He'll know if any man does. Alright.
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
Okay. Is it about
We quite
stadium?
understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities.
Okay.
I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited. Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence?
Yeah.
After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed. I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number questioned our methods.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
It has already begun.
And that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the Broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order. But such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
Save my man.
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Trine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Annex Trine? You would speak with Vidofnir then?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor?
Yeah. I'll try.
Thank you, my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
Oh, I need to go spend my tomestones.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers?
It is.
And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on? To have faith in a brighter tomorrow?
Oh, I didn't realize he's wearing earrings. Altorel, that's his name.
A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens.
Yeah.
Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength. Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph.
He was looking for any opening.
As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
Ow! Give me back Estenian. I know little of the lands these dragons call home, this Annex Trine. Had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would seem a far more daunting prospect. I confess, I myself once shuddered at the thought of it. Yet even the longest journeys begin with the first step, does it not? But ere we set forth, Ren and I must needs inform our comrade of our plans. Very well, I shall see to my preparations. Then let us go and bid farewell to Tataru, Ren. Alright. So, what was your secret meeting all about? I'm all ears. A diplomatic mission down XIV, you say? Well, I suppose that does take precedence. But should your meeting with Vidofnir happen to end early, we might consider rendezvousing with Ishtola in Eorzea. She'll be there to receive our guest. Oh, I need to go there anyways. Okay, so we can go there after. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragons is terribly important and everything, but this scholar just happens to be...
Time permitting, as I said. We shall endeavor to join Ishtola, but if we cannot pray, pass on our regards. Let us be off, friend. We have kept the first commander waiting long enough. Bye, Chitaru. You're ready then? Good, so am I. Let's just choose that. Oh wait, I just realized it's a cup of hot chocolate. I'm good. The path is long but known to us. From Falcon's Nest we shall cross the Western Highlands and make for Tailfeather in the Dravonian Forelands. There we can stop to rest and replenish our supplies. Questions? If not, then the stables await. So, outside Tailfeather. I always imagined that the first time I set foot upon Dravonian soil would be at the head of an army, and here I am ready to treat with the brothers and sisters of mine enemies. Full well do I know how difficult it can be to set aside the past, though it was I who first proposed recruiting a sail to our cause. I questioned the wisdom of my words almost as soon as I'd uttered them, and for a long time after that. Here was a woman with the blood of innocence on her hands, men, women, children, all slain in the name of the implacable Lady Iceheart. Yet she acknowledged her misdeeds and agreed to join us in common cause. Aside, she fought in service to the greater good, even under her dying breath. And while that does not absolve her of her sins, I hope that one day she will be remembered not merely as a heretic, but as a misguided soul who dreamt of peace. Yeah. You ask much, Master Alphinu. Yet, who can say what might come to pass, should our negotiations bear fruit? Yes, of course. We must press on to annex Trine, if you will follow me. Let's try to make go somewhere. This way, right? Ooh, I can get this now. Such a chunky boy. So pretty. Vidofnir. Thou art ever welcome here, friend of Isael. But this one I do not know. Pray, forgive us this unannounced visit, Vidofnir. May I present to you Lucia, first commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, and our trusted friend. It is an honor to meet you, Vidofnir. I come as an envoy of Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and acting leader of the Holy See. Indeed, you may speak, knight. For 1,000 years, man and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. To our shame, we long believed your kin to be the architects of this war. But now we know the truth. That King Thordan and his Knights 12 did willfully betray and murder the great worm Ratatoska, shattering the peace between our peoples. For 1,000 years, our leaders conspired to conceal this truth. A truth which was at last laid bare by the Warrior of Light, the Azure Dragoon, and Isael. Alas, a deception so intricately wrought cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labor to accept the truth. After an eternity of war, who would dare to dream that peace could be at last within our grasp? Yet, dream we must, as Isael once did, and we must make that dream a reality as she could not. We humbly beseech you, Vidofne, join hands with us in friendship once more, before the eyes of my people in Ishgard. A most unexpected invitation. I have heard your request, knight. However, I cannot yet give you mine answer. May I ask why? This matter concerneth my sire. He must needs be consulted. Moreover, the Nath grow bold, even as they did before, and I would not leave my people at the mercy of the swarm. Then we will wait. After 1,000 years at war, we shall not give up on peace for want of patience. Fear not, knight. Thou shalt have mine answer within thy lifetime. So soon? My humble thanks. I shall bear your words to my lord forthwith, until we meet again. That went really nice. I like that. Oh. Okay, off and on. Given the circumstances, I would say that went rather well. To be frank, I am surprised our proposal was not rejected outright. Whether aught will come of it remains to be seen, however. Mayhap I should take this opportunity to speak with some of the other dragons. But you need not wait for me. The return journey holds no fears for me now. Well, if you have no further need of our services, we shall continue on to Sharlayan. We hope to welcome a scholar who has agreed to help to aid us in the search for our missing comrades. Then I pray your journey is as swift and uneventful as ours was. And thank you again for sparing the time to assist us, even where such grave matters remain unsolved. I can think of no graver matter than a 1,000-year war, one which our friends gave their lives to see ended. Suffice it to say, I would willingly make 1,000 such journeys to ensure that their sacrifice was not in vain. Same. Of that, I have no doubt, Master Alphinaud. I only hope that fates will not hold you to your word. Yeah. Oh. So it would seem we have time to greet the scholar after all. To nightfall. I shall be interested to hear how she means to go about finding Menphilia and Thancred. I can only assume she is privy to some new investigative technique. In any event, our first order of business is to rendezvous with Stola in Eorzea. And then we can also pick up our gear and spend some tomes. I have to spend my money. Yeah, let's grab those. Good evening to you, Ran. Something on your mind? I've been called back to Revenant's Toll to take care of a new shipment of wares, but if you've matters of money that require my attention... Hold that thought. It seems I have visitors. Some more welcome than others. Oh? Pardon the intrusion, Mistress Rowena. I realize I was here only a few days ago, but I really must speak with you about... Good, you still here? We need to talk about that promissory note. Now I know what you're thinking. Stinking sack of Kubu shite ain't got goddamn money. Well, you're wrong. I saved it up every last gil. Thing is, my mates took me out for a drink to celebrate and... Excuse me, sir, but when people are talking, it is generally considered rude to interrupt. I know not what manner of business you have with Rowena, but I am quite sure it can wait. As I was saying, Mistress Rowena, have you perchance been able to arrange a meeting with your associates? There is much I would ask them about their work on arcane sentries. Hold on a bleeding minute, you telling me to wait? Didn't no one ever teach you to shut your gob when grown-ups are talking? My life, and more importantly, my note up the tavern's stake are here. Now be a good lad and bugger off till Uncle Geralt had a say. Geralt, mind your own advice for once and keep quiet. I'll deal with you soon enough. Regarding your question, Ardashir, the answer's no. The client I had in mind's a bit of a recluse, and stubborn as all hell's in her old age. She wouldn't hear of any meeting, and I ain't got no time to press her on it at the moment. Too much to do by half. Sound like you got enough on your plate without having to worry yourself over an old mate's owns. I'll tell you what, let's forget about it for... Oh. I know not what hole you've drunken yourself into, sir. Quite frankly, I do not care. I have important business to discuss with Mistress Rowena, and I demand you leave us be this instant. Ooh. The youth of today, jumped up, self-serving little shites, the lot of you fine. Tell us then, your highness. That's the business of yours that's more important than a man's life, eh? Well, out with it. Very well, if only to explain myself to Rowena. Together with my master, I have been conducting research into the manipulation of spiritual and etheric energies in what you call the Near East. Our work has shown the soul is in fact an agglomeration of a specific type of force. The force defines the quiddity of man and makes us who we are. While the soul is indeed immutable, we believe it possible to create a quasi-soul. Thus we turned our attention to anima, the self-same force which allows individuals to traverse the life stream via etherites. By infusing a soul stone with the requisite quantities of ether, this force may be harnessed. Yet after years of research and experimentation, we have naught to show for it but inert husks of stone. We repeated the process again and again, adjusting every element, but the result was always the same. At length my master declared the project a failure and turned his thoughts to other matters. But I could not give up, not after witnessing the beauty of anima, not after coming so close, and that is why I have journeyed hither to Eorzea. I am certain of this. With Sharlayan's knowledge of arcane centuries, I can complete my project. I am also certain that the resultant souls will be worth more to mankind than the ale-soaked dish clout that passes of yours. Damn. Finished, have you? Then allow me to retort. Seems to me you're a cockered little brat that speaks a lot without saying naught. Without saying aught. You talk like a man learning when 'tis plain you're just a boy who's never had a thought of his own. Could even if he tried. Now, not that he ever would, of course. And why? Because the youth of today can't be bothered to do an ounce of honest work for themselves. Oh, sense of duty. Things get rough and you run for help, leaving a trail of piss in your wake. You reckon them scholarly folks of Sharlayan asked for an answer whenever they got stuck? Not bloody likely, because they use their bloody brains. It ain't even that hard. If I saw these soul things burning out too quick, I'd think about sealing them inside something strong, like a weapon maybe, to keep all that life from escaping. It would cost them a bit of freedom, aye, but it'd keep them around for a damn sight longer than you managed. What's more, if the bloody things really are alive, like you say, you'd end up with a weapon that could think for itself, which could be bloody lethal in the right hands. When you say that, you preen little shite. Ooh, are these for the special weapons of the expansion? An animal weapon? That is absolute genius. I mean, not only to preserve created animal, but to employ it. Oh. Animal weapons, eh? Aye, that'll sell. Quite an interesting proposition, Geralt. One that could be quite lucrative. Why not help poor Ardashir here with his work and see what you can make of it? Have that spineless streak of piss? You're joking, ain't you? Why the seven elves would I play nursemaid with a watery-eyed brat like him? I was just spat shite. I don't really mean none of it. Is that right? Pity, sounded like something we could have made a good bit of coin out of. You have to make me forget your debts, like as not. Your debts that I won't be forgetting otherwise. Change your mind? Good. Listen, Ardashir. He may be a drunken bloody fool, but he's also the finest blacksmith in all the realm. If anyone can forge a weapon capable of holding your souls, it's him. And our adventurer here, friend here, my dear sweet Ren, is a well-known hero around these parts. I'm sure he'd love nothing more than to try out your new weapon when it's finished. Ain't that right? I would. Just think of it. You'd be the first in all of Eorzea to wield one of these animal weapons. Which ain't a bad name now that I come to think of it. Animal weapon. Oh, that'll do. It's like, don't sign me up for this. And don't be too hasty, Ren. A hero's fate. What else could have brought the three of you to me in the self-same time? Don't go telling me the thought of a weapon that learns and adapts to combat don't interest you, because we both know it does. What was it? Pray, forgive me my rudeness earlier. If you were truly the smith she claims, I would be honoured to have your assistance. And you, Ren, I gather you are the perfect candidate to test the weapon once it's complete. But if this will get me square with Roanoke, I suppose me hammer's yours. But don't think I'm getting roped into this alone. If I have to forge it, you have to wield it. Oh, come on. I wanna, but damn. Don't sign me up on your own. Thank you, both of you. I promise you will not regret this. Nice to see you getting on. Now, I'm gonna need a place to work, and I know just the spot. Azazla, a seat of elegant science floating on high over Abalathia's spine. Not that the equipment up there will be any use to you, mind. Only the 12 now, that stuff works. Still, I'll keep prying eyes away from them. Away until the weapon's ready. I'll arrange for an airship to take you within the day. Nice. Okay, so we go up there. Fabled as Islam. I look forward to seeing you there, Ren. Alright, go play nice. Today has already proven to be more productive than I thought. The ropes out of my hair and seeing all of new merchandise for the House of Splendors, assuming this ridiculous plan is works. I'm counting on you, Ren. Cute. Nice. Alright. We are ready. This is where we're ended for tonight, today, wherever you're watching this. Thank you to everyone that came and hung out. I truly hope you had fun. Leave a like, subscribe, and let me know down below what you want us to be play next.